Hello there, and welcome to another blog post. It's been about 3 months or so, and I'm not really moved into the place that I'm currently staying at. Not fully moved in yet. I'm getting there with my enormous, powerful, tropical heat blasting fan. Let's just go over there. It's a big thing. You can't really see, but it's a bit of a monster. If I were to switch it on, then the camera would surely go flying, as would I, and everything would just be flying around. It really is incredibly powerful. I might be exaggerating slightly, but really not very much. So yeah, kind of gradually with these little mod cons, things are getting better. Previously, I was living in a hotel, which was very nice, quite decadent, and actually, the place that I live in now costs significantly less than living in a hotel. It was nice to be kind of pampered for a while, though. Moving to a new country and various other stresses. I really liked having the hotel staff around. You know, I always had somebody to talk to. There was a swimming pool and other nice things. But after a while, I kind of grew tired of it. Not the luxury itself, that was always nice, but more the price tag. So I'm now living more within my means. This is a nice little apartment block, about a stone's throw away from the hotel, so I'm quite comfortable. One really inconvenient thing about the hotel was that you needed when you use the key to open the door, you then have to use the key to activate the electricity, which means that every time you walk outside the place, everything switches off. And Facebook posts tend to take YouTube posts tend to take quite a long time to upload. So it kind of turned out that really, with the processing speed of my computer, plus the problem of no electricity, it got a little bit inconvenient. But actually, one of the main reasons I haven't posted for 3 months is not so much just due to the inconvenience of having a 6-year-old computer and electricity that I can't really rely on. Rather, it was more about, work, fitness, fatigue. But damn it, I've been busy. Very busy. Even on my days off, I took quite a few. I went into work. For a lot of my days off, my line manager eventually told me to go home, and then said, "No, Adam, really, you should go home now." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I got sent away. I got kicked out of work. But I like working for the British Council very much, and I believe I might have mentioned this in a previous post anyway. But I really do like working for them, and really still want to do a good job for the council. So I think I just kind of, wanted to kind of feel comfortable with the job that I have, and sometimes I still kind of feel occasionally like I'm not doing as much as I could be doing. It's different when you've got small children. When you're teaching small children every weekend, which is something that I haven't had to do for many years up until getting this job. It does change things somewhat. That I feel more guilty if things aren't quite right. It takes a lot more planning for the kiddies. If you don't have the plan quite right, then they can ruin everything, and just tear your lesson to shreds, and they will. Bless them. They do so in the nicest way possible. They're good kids, but they're kids. They climb things even if you don't want them to. Things that were never intended for supporting human weight, or even half of a normal human's weight. And that's what they'll do. They'll just run around and go crazy if there isn't something to keep them captivated. So I've been down to the shops and I've bought cuddly toys and all sorts of other strange teaching paraphernalia, and gradually, as my repertoire grows and my collection of cuddly toys grows, things seem to be getting a little bit better. I'm kind of gradually figuring out how to live a normal life and teach at the same time. And just as I'm learning to live a normal life alongside this job of mine, I'm now starting my Delta 3, the last stage of my Delta, which will be good to finish. I should finish, all going well, on December the 11th, and if that happens, then I get a very nice pay raise, which would be good. So I'm looking forward to finishing my first year at the council, just because I should get quite a significant rise in pay, and that will hopefully have kind of long-term implications for going home, seeing all my close friends, possibly even taking a trip over to South Korea and seeing Jaeyoung and Ayong and Haesung. So I'm looking forward to the possibility of going over to South Korea at some point as well. That would be really good. Dragyeon. Sorry, I forgot Dragyeon. Sorry, Jacob. Anyway, my 4 very, very close friends from South Korea. I've got my computer over here, so I'm checking to see what I'm supposed to be going on to talk about next. So editing fatigue. Actually, one thing that might help this whole video thing, because the whole process is really quite tedious. A concern of yours, but it does actually take quite a long time to upload these things and edit them and sort them out. My computer grumbles and it gets extremely hot, which it's entitled to because it's a very old man. Anyway, when I come back from Portugal in early October, the idea is to, if the buying time is right, pick up a new computer, possibly, maybe even a better camera, one that I can mount in interesting places over at CrossFit, and other things. It's not that easy to walk around with my Samsung. It's very convenient for some things, but I want a GoPro because they're cool. You can do lots of stuff with them. They're fun toys. So I'm looking at possibly getting a GoPro and a new laptop, a super fast number crunching laptop. If I can do that, then maybe things will get a little bit easier on the Facebook video front, YouTube video front. I still probably won't be posting as regularly as I tried to when I first came over here, but hopefully we'll try and build up to like a weekly thing or whatever. So kind of, the idea is there somewhere. One hopes that I can get back onto the bandwagon at some point. But anyway, excuses. We digress. Next. So I moved house. Oh yeah, I have had some holidays. Here and there. Kind of like long weekends. And with the long weekends, I've done quite a lot. I went on a road trip with an American chap that lives in the same building as me. I moved, it's actually after meeting him I saw this place and thought, this is about 200 quid cheaper than what I pay every month, and really nice. So it's largely due to him that I live where I do now. He's an American bloke from Chicago. His name is Randall, and we went on a road trip together, eastwards from Chiang Mai, and we went down to Lampang, which was a cool little place. We had a really good night chilling with a hostel owner in Lampang and some of his crazy friends. They bought us lots of whiskey, and I'm sure they didn't give us the right price when we left because we paid next to nothing for a night of boozing and eating, and well, we also slept at the place, so we had a room too, and it cost nothing. It cost like 150 baht, something stupid. It was ridiculous. But we said, this is too cheap, and they were like, no, it's fine. So anyway, yeah, cheapest hostel in the world, and we can't even remember the name of it. We know where it is. Lampang, near the river. The sign of the woman with the wavy hair. Now you know where it is. So it's a cool little place in Lampang. And on in other news, my now girlfriend, it seems, we've been together a while. We're on boyfriend-girlfriend terms, I think. Is also from Lampang. So it turns out that I know something about her home. At least I know something about getting drunk with the villagers in her home, which is enough for me. So yeah, that was good. Lampang was cool. We went to Pair. Not much happening over in Blair, must admit. Nice folk, very nice people, but nice architecture in places. There's not much happening in Blair. We couldn't wait to get out. We had a pizza in Blair, and that wasn't very nice either. And then we left. We went to Blair Hospital because we couldn't find a bathroom, and yeah. If you're in Blair, don't get hit by a car. Moving swiftly on, we went to Payao as well on our road trip, and that was pretty cool. I've been to Payao before with Moon, but Payao is still super cool. Still love the place, love Payao. We met lots of cool people in Payao, and then came back to Chiang Mai. So we did a little road trip eastwards. Spent a few hours on the road every day. Met loads of cool people. Met loads of really strange people. We were going through. I took a video actually. I think I might have taken 2 videos of our road trip to Lampang and Blair and Payao, and that's completely forgot about it. I must upload that at some point. That'll be a later one. It's going to take ages, but yeah, we went to all those places, and that was great. And we met this lady on the side of the road. She had this she wasn't just sitting on the side of the road, she had her own cafe. We went into her cafe and had a really nice coffee. But this is, the middle of nowhere. Like really just the sticks. Middle of nowhere, Thailand. Little wooden hut. Nothing else around at all. Yeah. It was just this lady, and she walks out, and she spoke to us in perfect English. I'm like, oh, hello. And kind of shockingly good English. People out in the country don't tend to be studying English loads and loads. Or if they do, they certainly don't make as much progress as this girl did. And so we're chatting away in English. And it turns out she's lived everywhere. She's lived all over the world. She speaks Japanese, she speaks German, she speaks English, she speaks Thai, which was her native language. But she'd been all over the place. And then one day she was like, actually, I just want to live in the jungle. I just want to open a cafe in the jungle and keep myself to myself. I've learnt all these languages, I've done all these things, but all I really want to do is sell coffee to no one. So that was cool. She was a really nice girl, and she seemed very content just living in the woods. So we drank coffee and then we left. Said, if we're passing by this way again, we'll pop in for another coffee. Enjoy the jungle. So we did that, and been another couple of trips. Pang. My girlfriend Pang from Lampang, she and I went to Mae Kampong, Mae Kampong is a really cool place, really quite close to Chiang Mai, which is why we went there. One of the reasons why we went there, because it was convenient for just a long weekend. Really cool place. You can you go up these big steep roads. Never go up those roads with an automatic bike. It's super dangerous. Don't do it. We saw lots of beautiful mountain sights. We stayed in, again, kind of jungle, in this kind of jungle hut thing. And it was cool because it was next to like a stream. So woke up in the morning and there's like this stream next to the house, and it's kind of running past the house at night. When it gets dark, it gets really dark. If you don't have a decent torch or something, that's it. There's no electricity or anything. I think there was electricity actually, but anyway, it just hadn't caught on. It wasn't really the thing that people did. Maybe people are just don't like spending the extra money. Anyway, regardless, there was no light. So that was a cool place, just kind of chilling in this pitch dark place with this really nice stream and whatever. We went to a place called the Giant, Thai sort of high society treehouse bar in the area. They built a treehouse at the top of a gigantic, God knows what it was, mega tree, tropical bastard tree. It's huge, big enough to build an entire bar at the top of it. And you look round, you don't even feel, it feels perfectly secure because this tree has been standing for so long. The trunks are so big. It's like you can see the power of the infrastructure everywhere. Unfortunately, it was a really crap bar. They just sold these kind of roti, like little kind of crepe pancake things, like refried pancake with chocolate and coffee. But anyway, it was nice. It was worth going there just for the atmosphere. So that was cool. We went to a giant tree house. You don't even climb the tree. You go up a giant mountain to go to the bar at the top of the mountain, because the tree is the same height as the big mountain. It's mental. So anyway, so we did that. What else? We went camping in a different place called Monjam. Monjam was really cool. You get to this kind of campsite. It's not like an ordinary campsite because all the tents are already there. They pitch all of the tents every day, and you just rock up with your stuff, and essentially it's instead of staying in a hotel room, you stay in a tent. That's it. There's no faffing about with wires or pegs or anything. So that was really good. We went to Monjam and we had a nice time there, and beautiful place. I think I took some pictures as well. At some point I'll upload pictures. It's taken me 3 months to do this, but at some point I'll upload pictures as well. I do have some pictures. So that was really cool. Camping, made easy. Crap food. There were good things though. Bought loads of prezzies. Made by tribal folk. Went in a weird little wooden go-kart made by tribal children. You pay next to nothing. You pay like the equivalent of 40p, like 70 cents. And you go to the top of this road, dirt track, and just sit in this kind of wooden buggy, and they push you and you just go down this dirt road. It's cool. It's good fun. I got pictures of that too, I think, somewhere. It's all there somewhere. Right, okay. So that's that. What else? I'll check my list. Right. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it. The other thing, which is a very, very big part of my life at the moment, has been an increasingly big part of my life since my last post. I mentioned it in my last post, but it's a big goddamn deal now. Is CrossFit. CrossFit is super cool. You can look it up on YouTube and see what CrossFit is. It's brilliant. It's go to CrossFit 5 times a week, and lift lots of heavy things, run around, and just generally kind of action man about every morning. It's a little bit like the military fitness that I was doing in England, just a little bit more fun sometimes. Much more focus on building up your muscles. So I'm stronger now, quite a lot stronger now actually, which is cool. Feels good. So yeah, I'm good at quite good at CrossFit. Well, good at CrossFit. Been doing it for 3 months. I'm confident in saying there are quite a few things that I am good at in CrossFit. Not good at everything. We were doing this thing called wall walks today. You lay on a floor in front of a wall, and then you walk your hands back and walk your feet up the wall until you're doing a handstand, and then you you don't smack your forehead, you nudge your forehead against the wall, and then you walk forward with your feet and go down again, and you just keep doing those. So that was fun, and it was good because I can actually do them now. When I first tried it, I just collapsed in a heap on the floor, whereas now I can actually do wall walks. So I'm quite happy about that. So the idea is that in time I will get a little bit stronger, and then try doing what I originally wanted to do, which I might have mentioned in a previous post, which is parkour. Bangkok has an amazing parkour gym, so the idea is to swing through there when I come back from Portugal. I'll probably have about a day or so in Bangkok. The plan is to be in Bangkok for a day or two. Go do some parkouring for the first time. Really looking forward to that. That'd be good. And yeah, then just do free running over here, mixed with the CrossFit. They should complement each other quite nicely. So start wall jumping and stuff. It looks like an exciting thing to do. You know, go about it very slowly. Make sure not to break anything. Be fun. So, yeah, there's that. I'm also not very flexible. Need to be flexible if you're going to fall off a wall. So, starting on Thursday, start doing yoga. So you're going to be doing yoga twice a week, which is not very much, but it's something. So going to do yoga for a little while, become more flexible, get stronger, go to Portugal, eat lots of cheese, come back, jump over walls, come back to Chiang Mai, do it all again. I think the next month or so will probably be quite tough. The Delta only started on Sunday, so I haven't really had time I haven't really given it time to wear away at me. But I'm sure it will eventually sort of break me down, because the Delta always does mess up your life. So I've got that to look forward to. I'm trying not to let it get to me. There are lots of things at the moment that I'm really enjoying. I'm hoping I won't have to sacrifice too much for the to get the Delta done. But even if I do have to sacrifice a little bit, meh, it's only about 3 months or so, and then it will be December, and we'll have a little break, and it'll be hopefully an opportunity to make a real difference in terms of the money that I make, it'll probably make quite a big difference. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, in general, happy at the moment. New place to live, girlfriend, job's good, fitness is good. Really looking forward to going to Portugal. I just extended my stay in Portugal by 1 week, so I will be staying in Portugal until November I think it's November the 6th. So I've got an extra week in Portugal. Nobody knows about that yet, except my mum, because I just told her. So I'll let people know now. And that's it, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've said everything that I need to say. Hello to everyone at LTC. If you're watching, I miss you very much. You know, my Korean peeps, my Portugal peeps, my England peeps, and yeah, I'll be in contact at some point later on. I don't know exactly when. These videos are a pain in the ass to process now, but I'll do my best. All right. Take care now. Bye bye.